Hey, how's it going? Today I am talking social media and social media automation. You see, we have to be on social media because our followers want to know what's going on and we want to build up followers. But to do that is actually quite difficult because you have to plan out your content, you have to post your content on a regular basis, then you have to follow up with comments and more and more and more. Now, people always ask me what options are available for me to automate this process. Well, today, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome, guys. It's Richard Butler here from Internet Business Demystified. And I like to give you real reviews about software that I've actually used and that I actually find useful. And it's been quite a while since I've actually uploaded a video. There's been so much going on, but that's a different story. So today, what are we going to talk about? Social media automation. What software you can buy and what is actually good. Now, I've come across a new software which is called Radaar, and it is on a special at the moment with appsumo. And I've taken a look at this software. Now, full disclosure here, I don't use this as my go-to software because I bought another one a couple of years ago called Promo Republic, which fits my needs. This software, I do believe, is much better in some aspects. So let's just go over to the software and let's take a look at this. So here we are now. The good thing about Radaar is it has a lot of help. It's very, very complete. Now, how does this differ from other softwares? Well, this is not only a schedule automator, but it also allows you to monitor. It also allows you to check your messages, your comments, etc. And I'll be honest, I've used this mainly for testing out how to schedule my content because that's really what most people want to start off with, and to start off with something that is inexpensive. This is coming in at well under $80. Now, the first thing that you do is you set up your workspace, and then you want to make sure that you actually set up your channels so you can post to LinkedIn, Twitter, and all the major social media systems out there. So let's just have a look here. If I go to my inbox, it tells me any messages that I've received or any comments on posts here. So I can just go in here and look at this. It tells me, because this is the first time I've used this, it tells me this message, a conversation includes all messages in the same thread. Okay, so I can look at the messages here. I can take actions. I can say that that's reviewed. I can say it was positive, it was negative, or I can actually delete that message there. And that will actually, if I just close this over, that will actually delete that conversation. Here we have a message on a post, okay? And I can actually then reply back here as well. So this is one of the key features, that it allows you to interact with your audience within one application. Now, I have different types here, and then I can see my channels here as well. If I had numerous channels set up here, so you can see I can have Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Vimeo. If I go into monitoring, it tells me here, to use social monitoring feature, you must first create a query. It takes some time to get results, and the monitoring feature is only supported by Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Google search. Okay, so I could go in and I could watch that training video, and that would come up and it would show me how to use this feature. So you can check to see what's going on in social media. Now, I think the thing that most people buy this for is for the scheduler. So the scheduler is really easy to use. I say I want to schedule a post, and I just click here and I say I want a new post. When do I want this to schedule? Well, I'll schedule it for, I always say, if you want to do it immediately, schedule it for about 10 minutes in advance, just to make sure that the systems connect and they talk to each other. Because if you schedule it for right now, it mightn't go out because obviously their system has to connect with Facebook. So I just go into add here. And then here, okay, it says read me first, watch the training video. And here I can choose the channels that I've set up. And then I can decide whether I want an image, a video, a gallery, a link, or text. So I'm going to put in text here. I'm just going to say, hey, this is a test. Now, a nice thing here is it tells me how many characters I've left for different social media channels. So in Facebook, I can write quite a lot here. I can put in a location where that was actually done. So I can say it's in Barcelona, Spain. And I could also add a comment. And here's the nice thing, I could shorten all the URLs so that if I have a long URL, it will automatically be shortened. Always just keep an eye on that because sometimes URL shorteners can cause problems with Facebook, but I can do that. Now, one thing I did notice is this works best in Chrome. It doesn't work very well in Safari, but that's always a problem with Safari rather than with the actual software. So I can put in all of this information here. I can put in a video, etc. I can upload. I can then approve, and that will then go into my calendar, and I can actually then know that that's going to be posted. So I think this is one of the key things, that if you have a little bit of downtime or a Saturday or at the weekend, what you can say is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my posts in for the next week, and then you forget about it. And of course, isn't that the aim of what we want to do with our social media, that we want to be able to schedule our posts and not have to worry? So if I go into analytics here, I can see how many I've published, and there's a lot more information in there that I haven't even delved into. I have a passbook here to say passwords. I have utilities here so that I can add other people as well. I can put in links into the profile. I have my settings here. I can have more workspaces, and I have tasks. Now, tasks are really good because what you can do is you can put in to-dos, okay, must do. So this is the Kanban method that is like Trello, that you can say, I need to do this. This is what I'm doing. This is my new list. And when I go into overview, my tasks will show up here. So with the tasks here, you can decide what tasks need to be done, what tasks you've done, etc. Here is one sort of tip that I would give you. Don't try and be on all social medias at one time, because maybe your tribe only hang out on Facebook or only hang out on LinkedIn. And then it's best to just target those particular social media channels. Overall, from what I've seen of Radaar, it is a really, really, really comprehensive suite of tools, really. It's not just a scheduler. If I were to say it's just a good scheduler, that would be doing it a disservice. It is a management system for social media. Now, how does this compare to something like Promo Republic? Well, I like Promo Republic because it allows me to design my actual posts as well. Mightn't give me as much information with the monitoring. And if I'm honest with you, I don't really monitor a lot of my social media interactions, which I should. Is Radaar worth picking up? Absolutely. There is a link in the description, and it's absolutely definitely worth picking up, because even if you just use it for the scheduler alone, that's actually going to save you so much time in planning out your social media. So this definitely gets a thumbs up from me, and at the lifetime deal, it is just a no-brainer. So go and take a look at this, and I think you will really, really like it. And before you go, don't forget, there's a link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and leave me any comments and questions that you may have. I'll see you in my next review video.